Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Table Talk. Today we have an extra special guest who really doesn't need any introduction. Santa, thanks for joining us today. I was going to ask you, is that what you prefer to go by? You do have quite a few names, Kris Kringle, St. Nick.
Santa's a good one.
Santa's a good one? Yeah. Okay, awesome. So to get the most important question out of the way, for some of our doubting readers, how do we know that you are real?
How do you know that you're real? If
Yeah.
you're good at Christmas, you'll be getting some of the toys you asked for.
Okay, awesome. And so what happens if you're not good?
Well, for the really bad ones, I've had to take hold to them, but not too many of those.
That's good. Well, I was wondering, am I on the nice list? Can you give me a little hint there?
Well, I think you are, but
Okay.
you'll know at Christmas.
Okay, I'll have to make sure I'm extra special good the rest of this time leading up to Christmas. So we do have a few letters that were brought into us today. I was wondering if you'd want to take a chance and read a couple of them and maybe answer a few of their questions.
Let me take a look here. Well, this one is, Santa, my name is Miles, and for Christmas I would like a better brother and sister. Well, that's a tall one there for me to do. I mean, I'm going to need a little help from Mom and Dad on that one.
Okay.
And then this one here is from Amberly. I want chapter books and science experiment. That we could probably do for that one. And then this one here, it says, Dear Santa, I have been very good this year. This is what I want for Christmas. I want a box of Pokemon cards. Thank you. Man, that's just a short list.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, usually I've got like 5, 10, 15 things I ask for, so this one's very easy to take care of.
Awesome.
And then we have another one. It says, Dear Santa, I hope you have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's even easier. That's from Alyssa. But you know what? When they don't put nothing on there, I got lots of surprises.
Okay, awesome.
And then we have one last one. Dear Santa, please give me a tree for Christmas this year. I would also like some squishes under the... Wow, that's a big one. Just bring one and lots of presents. Surprise me. Well, I love surprises, so
Yeah.
we can fill that one. So
For sure.
and I really appreciate all these letters, and I've been getting quite a few.
I'm sure.
Haven't been back to the North Pole to read them all yet, but that's on my list.
I was gonna say, you probably get a ton of these letters at like malls and other Christmas events, parades, and everything. How do you keep up with it all? I would be exhausted.
Well, I usually put them in my bag, and then I make a couple nights that I could just sit down and read through them, and sometimes I even have the elves help me read through them.
Okay.
Because they're the ones that fill a lot of them. So.
For sure, that makes sense. Do you have certain a tier of elves? Is there certain elves that are higher up than others, like managers or something?
Well, I do have one that's in charge overall.
Okay.
And but the rest of them are pretty much my toy makers, and she kind of keeps it in line so that we can get them all these letters all filled.
For sure. And do you have a favorite reindeer? I know Rudolph gets a lot of the attention.
Well, Rudolph is my most special one, but I would say probably Dancer is probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think the other reindeers get jealous because Rudolph gets so much of the limelight during Christmas?
That did happen at one time, but everybody knows the story, why Rudolph was up front.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, time, they pretty much understand why now.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. It's kind of a team effort now.
Yep.
Awesome. And so a lot of kids, the tradition goes leave cookies for Santa, carrots for reindeer. What is your preference? Do you have a favorite cookie? Would you prefer something else? that people send out for you?
Well, I've been asked that many times. And, my favorite cookie is pretty much a sugar cookie, because I like the frosting,
Yes.
But I do like, like chocolate chip. I'll take about any, but those are probably my two favorites.
Okay, so we'll have to make sure that we're setting those cookies out for you this year then.
Right.
Okay, for sure. Awesome. I know some people are a little concerned, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a chimney. And, for people like me, how do I get gifts if I don't have a chimney for you to come down?
I was waiting for that answer. I've got an answer for you.
Okay.
Let me show you. Something that shows to some kids when they ask that question. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Let me read that. Santa's magic key. Our stockings hang upon a wall. We have no fireplace at all. You see, the problem is quite clear. Santa, how will you get in here? We heard a legend, is it true, of magic only you can do. We'll leave out any plain old key and mark it Santa so you can see. Your magic makes the key fit right so you can get inside that night. Thank you, Santa. Here's our key. The milk and cookies are on me. That's so cute. And so this key opens to
every door.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I feel so special that I got to see it. And only Star-Herald readers get to see that too then. That's so cool. And so, speaking of magic, does your sleigh fly by magic then too? How do you get around the world all in one night?
Actually, it is a magical process because what keeps it going is the kids believing.
Okay.
So the belief just keeps the energy going and gets me wherever I want to go.
For sure. And so, Christmas night, or maybe Christmas morning more, you come back home, and what is the first thing that you do?
Take off my heavy coat and my boots, and I kick my feet up and eat some more cookies.
And eat some more cookies.
And I take a nap.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of work.
Yes.
On Christmas Eve.
Yeah, traveling the whole world in one night is really busy.
For sure. Oh my goodness. What is your favorite part of the holiday season? We talked a lot about the different things you do. What's your favorite part of it all?
My favorite part is visiting with the children and then looking at the sparkle in their eyes.
Yeah. How many, do you think you have an idea of how many kids you've talked to this year so far?
Oh boy. I do have a few helpers that help me, but overall, I've seen probably 4,000 or 5,000.
Oh my goodness.
So.
That's crazy. And do you actually check your list twice?
I do because things can change from the time I see them. So you got to keep up with them.
That makes sense. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other questions. Is there anything you want to add, to the Star-Herald readers that about Christmas or anything else, maybe to secure that belief?
Well, I just want to let everyone know that Santa is real.
Okay.
Santa is real. And the real reason for the season is Christ's birth. Mm-hmm. But giving is part of the season. And I want everybody to know that you give and you make people happy, and that's why I do, that's why who I am.
Mm-hmm. That's why you do it every year?
Yep.
Do you see any stopping in sight?
No, never.
Never. That's amazing.
Yeah. I just, the kids they just keep me going every year.
For sure. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Santa. I really appreciate you coming in and chatting with all of us. And I hope we can see you maybe on Christmas, but I don't know, I'll probably have to be asleep for that, won't I?
Well, I want you to know I see that you're going to get a little bit of snow this week, so I'm happy about that because, when I come to visit these kids, they always ask me, where are your reindeer, where are your sleigh, and I pretty much have to land them in a hayfield, because if you don't, you wear out the runners on the sleigh before Christmas because there's no snow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really happy that there's going to be a little snow.
That's exciting then.
So.
Well, I'm right there with you. I'm all about the snow, so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Once again, I'm Olivia Wieseler with the Star-Herald, and this was Santa with Christmas. So thanks for watching.
You guys be very good. Merry Christmas.